not very good with goodbyes, but I'm gonna miss you guys, you know, and obviously I wish Martin nothing but the best in his future, but I gotta move on. But I have some pretty exciting news to share with you, and I Is this seat taken?
No.
Nice.
Are you new here?
Yeah, hi, I'm Darren. Nice to meet you.
Cynthia? Ready to write the next hit screenplay?
I hope so.
Well, keep your expectations low. This is my fifth script, but there's a little bit of interest at inversion, so hopeful, but expectations low.
That's cool. Yeah, you know, this is all pretty new to me, so still adjusting, obviously. But I think Ed and I got a good story going, so.
Ed? You're working with Ed?
Yeah, he said he saw something in my story. Yeah, thinks it'll be good for inversion.
I've been trying to get a script on Ed's desk for a decade, but I'm sure yours is interesting. What is it about?
You know, it's a true story about a friend of mine.
Okay, I'm not gonna steal your script idea. You can tell me about it, unless it's not finished yet. Is it not finished?
You know, I actually just started it.
Just started.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a thing for the last couple years, but...
A thing that Ed picked up that's not done?
Timing, maybe, I guess.
Maybe. Yeah. What do you like to write? What kind of films? What kind of stories?
You know, it's a good question. I'm not really sure. Yeah. I mean, what makes you want to write?
Well, I like to create a fictional world for myself that I can escape to at any time. Like,
You know, I guess in that case, I'm not so much looking for an escape, but rather a release, maybe? Catharsis in some way? Yeah. You know, I think Ed might be ready for me soon, so I'm gonna get changed.
yeah, great.
It was nice meeting you, Cynthia. Hope to see you around and good luck with everything.
Yeah, good luck, Darren.
Bye.
Yeah, I told you I was going into a meeting. Yeah, with my new guy. Yeah, he should be in any second. Yeah, okay. Look. I told you I gotta go. Tell everybody I said hello. And don't forget what I said. We're gonna stomp you out with a new slate of films. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's here now. Okay. All right, bye. All right, bye. Woo, Darren, finally.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Hey, won't you make yourself comfortable? You know, welcome. This office, this space is all yours now. You know, you're part of the Inversion Pictures family, so. And I got a feeling we're gonna do some big things together.
Let's hope so.
Let's get started.
All right.
Come on in. So, as you know, Inversion Pictures has kicked down the doors of Hollywood when it comes to our business formula, taking big budget movies and making them for less. Now, 10 years ago, we released our very first film, Amityville Dolphin Cove. Now, I know what you're thinking. Starred Derek Bobart, and it made 100 times more its production budget, which made us one of the heavy hitters when it came to releasing and producing films. Now, your film, your story, Chopped, it'd be the first of our kind. But we can already see it being a mainstream success when it comes to the horror loyalists. You know, it started opening up conversation with some of the elite people out here. You know, the true stories, people love that shit.
Before we go any further, I want to let you know how appreciative I am of setting me up in the right place, getting me started on the right foot, man. It's insane. It really is.
We thank you, because nobody knows this story better than you.
Yeah, I suppose so. I wanted to talk to you about something.
Okay.
Chopped. We going with that, or I don't know. I'm thinking something similar, granted, but something more like Hacked.
Oh, yeah. It's Chopped. Yeah, but hey, I like the way you think, though. You know, and that's exactly why we hired you. Who knows, you know, for the sequel, it might be, let's say, Chopped, Hacked in two. Huh? Anyway, aside for you not being there, you was closest person to Michael. And well, we're excited to see what you come up with, you know, to adapting it for a film.
Straight and narrow, real deal stuff, though, right? Not fluffed up or changed for Hollywood.
Oh, hell no. Want the real deal Holyfield. You know how y'all be digging into the true crime stuff. You know, those biopics, we want that. You know, real time, real people, real places, you know, for the movie. But you know what? But you can take some liberties. Yeah, take some liberties, put your little spice on it, you know, give it that and, but, you know, what am I talking about? I'm sure you already got everything that you're gonna write out anyway.
Sure. And makes sense, right? This is, it's exciting, but it's something I have been having kind of a hard time shaking, if you will, you know? Looking forward to writing it, but also looking forward to putting it behind me, too. You know, it's partially revisiting interactions I had and time with Mike, so.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's like one of those mumblecore things. You know, nobody's expecting you to write a high body count for a $20 million slasher script. I mean, hell, they made Saw for $1 million. $1 million. Damn. They even had Danny Glover in it.
Look, I know I can do it. I know I can write it. I know we can get it done, you know, I feel like I'm being dishonest if I don't tell you, you know, it's been a struggle these last couple of years, ever since Mike, you know. And I feel like this is something I need but something I also fear.
Oh, wait a minute, slow down. Slow down, you just got here. Okay, you're gonna need about a week to adjust to, new city, new place, new work or whatever. Oh, you got time. You have time.
You're right. I'm getting ahead of myself. I just need to adjust to all this. So, yeah, on that note, I appreciate you letting me stop by and chat a little bit about the project, but I think I'm gonna get going. So,
My pleasure. But look, if you ever need to chat or anything like that, I'm here for you. I'm not one of these producers that's not active. I'm around. I'm not hiding in my office.
good. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute. And before you go, I almost forgot. Matter of fact, this would be something great for you. Every now and then we have these mixers, and we got one coming up this Friday. Lots of networking, like-minded writers like yourself, people that we've hired, and some people that we're thinking about hiring eventually.
Yeah, all right. I mean, sounds like a good time. I'll be sure to stop by. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna see you there. You coming?
I'll be there. I'll be there. Thank you. Hey, if anything, some of those writers might be able to, I don't know, help me get started or something. I don't know. I don't know.
In that case, I guess I'll put your name on the list and make sure we have a name tag for you.
Sounds good. See you Friday then. Thanks, Ed.
See you then.
Yeah, I think realistically, we can have and/or inversion go straight into production on the sequel, while the first one's still in post.
Do you really think so? I mean, what if it's not received well? What if it just sucks ass?
Well, the first one will basically be done already. I'm pretty sure that's what they did with Lord of the Rings. Okay, and check it out. Ed will love it. Okay, and then they're gonna want to do more of these kind of movies.
I like it. It's our own sort of cinematic universe of sorts. The inversion verse.
Yeah, it's proven to work, and I'm thinking that we start with Agent Impossible.
Oh, and then we do Legends. Prequel, origin, mythos sort of story as follow-up.
And I could get down with that prequel action, do kind of like a prequel, sequel, like a hybrid.
Right. And then with the prequel sequel scenario going on, we gotta do a third. Have to complete the trilogy.
There you go. Yep, you got it, Larry. Woo! Yeah, baby.
I'm glad you and the group like the screenplay, but I don't know what Ed and the company will do with it, if anything.
Melissa, it's about making the best film possible. And we'll help you do that the best we can. But at some point, it's out of your hands. If Inversion gets it and decides to sleep on it, it's not about you anymore.
I just don't know if my story is enough. It's been at least a week since I've heard from Ed or anyone at the office. The time since my last successful script has been a while.
You have to give them some time. I totally get it. But you know that your ideas, they're so original and different than Break-In, and different is good.
Sci-fi dramedy tone, fast forward second half, hyper-violent revenge film.
Now that is the type of film that I like. Just kind of off the wall. But, as I've said before, it'll take a lot of patience. Because this type of film, it takes a little time. Now, if they don't decide to produce it, you would be able to hold on to it and maybe use it a little farther down the line, though.
Thanks, Paulina. What are you working on?
I have a new one. It's still in the first draft. Wait until you see the sequel.
What's the name? Is that the name?
Yeah, it's a sequel to This is the Prequel.
So, if the sequel is called Wait Till You See the Sequel, what is that sequel about? What's the first one about?
Well, it's a filler film. It's got padding and music and walking and running and watching public domain films. You should read the script. I'll email it to you.
Hey, what's up?
How's it going? you know, I'm here, so.
I hear you, I hear you. You know what, let me, just get a beer, please.
Beer? Ah, that sounds fucking good. Very specific of you. So, part of that mixer?
Yeah, you know, this is my first time, so
Ah.
looking forward to it. Yeah.
Here to chase your dreams.
Something like that, sure. Yeah. Darren, by the way.
Bill.
Bill.
Very nice to meet you, Darren. Let me know if I can get you anything else.
Sure, sure, appreciate it.
You know, Darren, I chased my dreams once.
Yeah.
All the way to this bar.
Well, you got a nice place, so.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Take it easy.
You pay for that?
And that's because nothing is earned.
You know, it's like sequel after sequel. It's like, who the hell is this and why do I care? Like, why should I care? Okay, I mean, if you're gonna do a series of films, like, please, please, have a plan, you know?
You should care because they're not beating you over the head with exposition every film. Maybe the characters use actions to speak.
That's debatable. I hate those monologues. They're long, boring, just drawn out.
I think Melissa was being sarcastic.
Yeah, well, I'm being honest.
Devil's advocate. They totally suck as a series or singular films.
What is this? Writers criticizing other writers? Like, come on.
Are you that guy that wrote that last Moon Demon film or something?
You know what, as a matter of fact, I am that guy. Yeah. I don't know why I said that. I didn't write that, but I am writing something pretty exciting. I'm Darren, by the way. Sorry for just dropping in like that, but I don't. But let me buy you a round of drinks. How about that?
Whoa. Hey, Darren! Hey! You know what, man? I like this guy. You know, I like this guy. Let me tell you something there, Darren. My name is John. And this is my good friend Larry. Okay, and this is Melissa, and this is Paulina. And we would love to have another round of drinks. You know what? You came just in time, man. You got like a psychic thing about you. I like this guy, man. I really do. He's good. He's a good guy. All right.
So how did you end up with Ed and Inversion?
He approached me about the project in the first place, yeah. I don't know, I guess he thinks I know what I'm doing. Yeah, but, you know, there's still a couple kinks I want to work out and stuff, so yeah, it'll get there.
Nice. Ed has a good gut instinct. What's the title?
It's actually something I'm still trying to work out. So I don't really know right now, but yeah. Speaking of which, where can I watch the Break-In?
Oh, it might be streaming, but it had a really long festival run. It might still be in a few this year, actually.
Yes, can't wait to check that out. Very cool.
Yeah, you'd think the writer would get a copy to keep, but
I guess you really do have to chase everything down in this industry, huh? So you, from LA originally?
no. Like most, I'm a transplant.
I hear you. Me too.
I know. I'm just from up north, Oregon.
It's not too far from friends and family, I suppose.
It's kind of just me now.
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
Don't worry about it. I'm moving here, I'm building a career, making connections. It's exactly what I needed. Couldn't ask for much.
It was really fun. I had a great time meeting you and everybody else at Inversion. So, yeah, I second that. It's nice meeting you people. So,
Now we just have to write a decent story.
I guess so. Yeah. Ugh. This is gonna be a lot harder than I thought.
He said he wasn't feeling well.
Your uncle didn't die from natural causes. In fact, he may have been murdered. I'm not sure.
Murdered?
Yeah. They found him in his shack in a pool of blood. It could have been his and might not. We're not sure of that either.
How do you mean?
Well, the only mark on his body was a small cut on his left wrist. And we also found a goat in the shack with its throat cut. Now, the blood may have been the animal's. I've sent a sample down to Albuquerque to let the lab men decide. I'm waiting for an answer. It sure was peculiar.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but your uncle wasn't liked in this town. He had many enemies. It's too bad I've got to break the news to you like this. Yeah, it looked like he saw something horrible.
Let's go.
Was anything missing when you found him?
We don't know that. As I say, he wasn't liked, and nobody had been around there in months. He didn't have anything that anyone knew of, except these. Here's most of his things. I put them in this carton to make them easier to handle.
Thanks. Sure is a scorcher.
Hi, Doc. This is Dr. Lucas. I didn't get your name.
Oh, Nick Richards. Hello, Doctor.
Hi, Nick.
Hi. This is Pete Jensen's nephew, Doc.
Darren,
Oh, hey, Melissa, what's up?
do you know I was gonna be here?
What? Oh, I was,
I'm kidding. Okay.
I was having some writer's block with this, and I don't know, decided to try my luck at the park. And
Yeah, it's a great spot. You know, if you're having trouble, having a writing partner can help.
okay, cool, that'd be great. Thanks, Melissa. But I'm gonna head out. It was funny running into you.
See you, Darren.
See ya. Morning, Cynthia.
Hey, Darren. Haven't seen you in a while. How's your script? Got 2-3 pages done by now?
A little more than that, actually. Yeah.
Good. I would hate for you to have to go back and see Roger at Read It. That would be such a shame, you know.
So you were doing your research then, huh?
Yeah. It's crazy what will come up in a search. Like, you have a history.
How are those screenplays that nobody
My finished
wanted to?
screenplays?
I mean, does it really matter if they're finished if nobody gives a shit about them?
My mom reads them all the time, and she thinks they're really good. So,
Poor woman. You know, it's been fun, as always. But I gotta go talk to Ed about my screenplay that's actually getting worked on. So, have a nice day. Bye.
great.
Morning, Ed.
My man, Darren. So what you got for me?
Got something for you.
Look, I'm just kidding. It's my way to keep my writers on their toes. Look at you, even caught a pace. Just joking around. So, back to the purpose. The screenplay, what you got for me?
I have an outline for you. For Chopped?
I'm not fucking reading this.
What do you mean you're not gonna read it? It's,
Come on, Darren. This is an outline. It should take you 20 minutes to write this up, revise it, and put it back on my desk by this afternoon. But, you know, just to show you that I'm not a true piece of shit, I'm gonna give you a week.
you know, it's just just been one of those things, man. You know, like pulling back from just a darker time. You know, it's just I don't know. This is my first screenplay too. Like, what if I can't get this right? And I know I'm supposed to because the closest guy to the story or whatever, but yeah, I'm losing sleep now.
Do you have this screenwriter's Bible?
Yes, I have the screenwriter's Bible.
Look, I'm gonna give you a week to transcode this handwritten mess you got going on here. Oh, make it digital. Use your computer. It's 2022. If you need some help, talk to some of your writer friends. That's what they're here for. But I cannot, I repeat, cannot turn that into my boss, or else I'm gonna be fired. And this is your work, but I'm gonna be fired. The good thing about this is that we have time. Hello? Darren. Hey.
Yeah, sorry. What's up?
You good with a week?
Yeah, no. A week. Yeah, that's fine. But I think I gotta go.
Look, before you go, I heard you when you said that you're not sleeping good. Or not sleeping at all. Trust me, brother. You know, stress, life, this job, I understand. We've all been there. But the good thing for you is I know somebody that can help you. Okay? She understands this business, this environment, and the pace of play and all of that. Give her a call. Tell her I sent you.
Thanks.
Amityville, Dolphin Cove. I still can't believe people love this shit. But hey, it worked. And they cut the check.
Thank you again, Dr. Hutton, for letting me stop by. Ed speaks very highly of you.
Please call me Michelle, and Any friend or colleague of Ed's is welcome here anytime.
Thank you. You know, I mainly just wanted to stop by and get a lay of the land and introduce myself, but probably be on my way soon.
Nonsense. Let's go ahead and get started. Tell me about yourself. Who is Darren Ensign?
Well, I'm a writer, I guess.
Yes, that's what Ed tells me. And you moved all the way here from the East Coast to write a movie.
Yeah. First one. Not really sure I know what I'm doing.
I don't think any of us do. We're just all trying to figure it out as we go along. I mean, it wouldn't be much of a journey if we knew everything.
I don't know, I guess it's just been hard to shape the reality of the situation versus just as opposed to it making a fictionalized version of it. I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not taking notes. Not like that. Look, you are a friend of a friend. You're not a patient. Let's try this again. Tell me about Michael and the show you two had.
I don't know. Mike's probably in a better place, I guess.
Where's that?
Some prison out here.
And where else is he? I think he's in your head. He's still right here.
Thanks again for meeting up like this, Melissa.
Yeah, of course. How are you adjusting?
Overall, pretty good, all things considered. I mean, certain issues I have with this line of work, but, you know.
How's the script?
It's getting there, you know. There's just been a lot of digging and pulling from the past kind of stuff. That's really, I don't know how to work it, I guess.
Real events are some of the hardest to adapt. You know, my offer still stands if you need a writing partner. But
Appreciate
only
that.
if you want. I know how personal writing can be.
You know what? If it's not too much for you, I mean, could you take a look at it now or talk about it?
Sure. This is cool.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty nice. I'm still moving in, so don't mind any of that stuff, but it's a lot nicer than my East Coast place, but I'm just gonna grab a notebook.
Inversion takes care of us.
Got my notebook, you ready to head back to the park?
I mean, since we're already here, you've got your stuff, I've got mine. Am I fighting myself over?
Makes more sense that way, yeah. Make yourself at home, yeah. as they say. I don't really know who they are, but.
So, not to be that person, but what are you actually writing? Oh, come on. None of us amateur wannabe pro writers give a shit about inversions NDAs, dude. Okay, so you shouldn't post on social media what script you're writing about, but we all talk about what we're writing. We're all writers. I mean, we're allies.
Sounds like something I'd be cool with then, I guess.
Okay, we do a monthly writer's room. It's Paulina, Larry, John, sometimes Cynthia. It's kind of like that mixer, but instead of talking shit the entire time, we actually write. You know, talk about our screenplays, run through ideas. It's been really great for me since I moved out here.
Okay, yeah, sure. That sounds like a good time. Yeah.
Sweet. I'll send you the info.
Thanks.
Can I use your bathroom?
Oh, yeah, sure. Down the hall and then to the right.
Great, I'll be right back. Oh, so your script. The mysterious script. I mean, no one knows.
Okay, all right. Well, it's based on a true story, real events, kind of thing.
Okay, based on a true story, real events.
It's like this true crime thing that I was like around for, or witnessed, or I don't know. I guess I'm the closest to it, kind of thing.
Wow. Look, don't feel obligated to say anything you aren't comfortable with. I mean, I'm here if you want to bounce ideas, but no worries if you don't want to.
It's okay. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know how to say things sometimes, right? Like, you just get this feeling.
Writing?
No, I mean, kind of in a sense. It's like trying to get through the thought process and I don't know, tap into some sort of inspiration. I don't know. It's just get lost in my own thoughts, I guess, memories of it.
I think it's like going through an old photo album. Some of the photos are gonna have really good memories. But then there's some that are just bad. I mean, if this is something recent, it might be hard to face head on.
I don't know. There's still things I wonder, questions without answers. And I mean, how can I be most equipped to do this, without really knowing how it ends?
Maybe that's why you're here. why you met all of us at Inversion.
Maybe.
You have one unheard message. Unheard message.
Hey, Darren. Hope you've been good, brother. Just wanted to touch base and see how things are with you in the script. I got your email. Loving the outline. Think you're starting to find your footing with this. I got notes for you. Look, stop by the office when you have a minute. We can go over some more details, all right?
Get up there, Larry.
So we're standing?
Yeah, man, treat it like a pitch.
Oh, okay. So these are our investors then?
Yeah.
Why are you guys standing?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering the same thing.
Well, you know how we do these meetings like once a month? Okay, and I know
Darren.
Darren, that fine gentleman who happened to purchase 12 rounds of drinks for us that one night and earn a special place in our hearts. Okay, well, he's not here. And I know we have a lot of big ideas that we wanted to execute as writers, okay, but I was kind of hoping that we would have a little bit more people here.
What are you guys working with? What's the name of your film again?
Or we can all team up, okay, and collaborate and expand on this epic franchise for Inversion, okay? Because if Inversion succeeds, guess what? We all succeed, okay? And by success, I mean that we're solid, like we don't suck, okay? Kind of like those films we always like talk shit about at the mixers and everything like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's a risk. All these projects are risky, but we have a really strong team of writers. And I think together we can create something really special. Like just a big ass series of movies that are all connected and stuff.
What's the name?
Jason Thunder.
Guys, I'm busy working on the sequel to It's a Prequel. I'm like really busy. It's just a hard pass for me.
I think everyone likes the idea. Sounds fun. But we're all just trying to work on our own projects. I mean, that's the whole point of these meetings, right?
Copy that. Now, what do you have to say, Darren? Oh, that's right. Darren isn't with us.
Darren, when or if he gets here, is going to be worried about his own story.
Oh, well, then we're trying to create our own cinematic universe within Inversion. It would be pretty cool.
Yes, it would. Just think of it like this, okay? We're trying to expand on something. We're trying to build something big here for indie films, okay? I mean, pretty soon they're gonna be like Terminator who?
Yeah, it's gonna be like surprise the world type of shit.
Yeah. Okay, let's just go sit down. All right. I really got to come up with something.
Well, I think our idea is way better than Monterey Bay. I mean, it's way more interesting. Actually, I haven't even seen it yet.
Yeah, you know, instead of just shooting down our ideas, like, why don't we just like collaborate like as a team?
You guys literally just invited us into your universe. We don't even know what James Thunder is all about.
We actually went over the plot details last month. We did?
Yes, we did, Paulina. Okay. Picture this: the year is 2099. It's dark. It's bleak. It's time to bring on the thunder to the future. Follow?
Yeah, I follow that the Jimmy Thunder team doesn't like to hear no for an answer.
First off, it's Jason Thunder, okay? And we're trying to blindside Hollywood here, okay? It's a ragtag team of writers.
We're already kind of that.
Not really. I mean, we all try to talk to each other, Melissa, but you just tend to keep to yourself. I mean, what are you even writing now?
Yeah, I haven't really heard anything about it. And it's been like
2 months? For these drafts, at least.
You know, again, if we're gonna do a trilogy, it makes more sense to bring all our brains together and collaborate as a team.
I'll have something more fleshed out soon.
Have you heard from Darren?
Yes, yesterday. I don't know where he is.
Now, Melissa, why don't you just tell us all what you're working on, since you seem to think that our stupid little idea isn't going anywhere.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
How about you just go ahead and go, Darren? We're not making much progress here anyways, and none of us really know what your screenplay is about yet.
Oh, no, I mean, I really just started it. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, that might be more help to just, you know, like chat about it.
Okay. So my screenplay's about two friends, and they grew up together from the same town. And, you know, one of them moved away, and the other, I don't know. They stay in touch, and you know, they had this bond for all things gruesome, horrific, you know, unsolved mystery type stuff, and it became realized as a podcast. You know, they just a dissection of true crime, murders, and things like that. Their show, our show, was called Serial Killer MD, and my friend's name is Michael Dreck. And after some success doing the show, Michael murdered one of the producers on the show. I don't know. I'm still trying to like figure everything out. Really get an understanding of my place and everything, I guess. You know, Mike was a good guy. You know, he really cared a lot about what we were doing. I don't know, I'm trying to be honest, truthful, and I don't know. He's in jail now, and it's like, it is what it is. I'm sorry, it's just that my best friend is a murderer, and I got hired to write a movie about him. So, yeah, I don't know, I'm still trying to just figure it out, I guess.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing, you know, this story with us. I mean, it's very interesting, yet tragic. And I think that I speak for everybody when I say that we're here for you, man. And yeah, if you ever need anything, man, we got you.
I just feel like an imposter sometimes. You know, getting paid to profit and write this thing about, you know, the downfall of our show and my friend. I don't know. And I've never even written a screenplay before. So, I don't know what it is.
You're doing the right thing by telling the story. And that's what this group's for. So we're here for you, okay?
Yeah, we help each other out.
Hey, Darren. You okay? Where you been? I haven't seen you in a while. You know, I'm excited about what you might have for me. Where's your stuff?
I don't have much today.
You don't have much. It looks like you don't have anything.
Yeah.
Come on,
I'm a
Darren.
little behind, I guess.
You think? Come on, Darren. Look, I'm not trying to be that guy. But brother, you gotta show me something. Oh, it's like you're lagging. You're just like far behind. Like you missed the bus over in this other town. You're just chasing it, trying to catch up with this notebook.
Just give me a week. Get it done. I'll get a draft done. Just I'll figure it out. I don't know.
Yeah, I know you will. Because I trust you and you trust me. You know, I believe in your abilities. But we gotta come up with something. Have you seen my friend Michelle since you met?
No, I haven't had to go back, really, so I don't.
Well, I think it's time for you to go back. I mean, we can't even get this first draft together.
I don't know, Ed.
No, go back. You know, at least talk to her about what you're thinking, no?
All right. Yeah, guess, sure.
You guess? No, you can't guess. You got to go. Because right now, I got to show something to these investors and these producers. You know, I can give you a little time. I don't care if it's a vomit draft, 80 pages or what. It doesn't have to be perfect, Darren.
Yeah, I can get it done. I'll get it done. I will, I promise.
Okay. Make it happen.
Yeah.
First draft, 1 week. We'll go from there. Hey, Ron. Yeah. Yeah, I have a few in development right now. No more Amityville. One is enough. Okay, all right. We'll talk soon.
Yeah. Hey, man, I got it. But listen, I'm just getting in my car. I got a freaking long trip home. I'll be sure to take a look at it as soon as I get there. Is this for like the third one? That's right, man. All right, hey, I gotta get going, but I will be in touch. All right, brother.
And when you moved away, the show, serial
MD, Michael, Darren. I'm sorry, yeah. We started the show when I moved back east. It's my first time in LA in a long time.
So whose idea was it? Yours or Michael?
It was mutual. We were both passionate about the topic. I don't know. There's part of me that wonders, though, like, what would have happened if we didn't do the show? Never happened.
You can't simply say that if Michael hadn't done the show, that he would or would not have murdered anyone.
I saw him change, though. He wasn't always like that. I mean, I didn't do anything about it. I just let it happen. Didn't try to help.
Some people need the push to help themselves, while others just want to help themselves.
I put the show over him, over our friendship.
It might seem that way, but he made these decisions on his own.
Part of me knows that I could have done a little more, I guess.
Look, you had a great show. You had a good run. You had some success and support before Michael ended things. I know it isn't easy, but have you thought about...
I don't know, I feel like sometimes I have these nightmares, you know? Where I see this person. I don't know who it is, and I don't know, I always wake up before I can find out. They're covered.
Who is it? Wait, what do you mean covered?
It's a white, dirty cloth. It's draped over and standing there.
Darren, does the sight of this figure bring back some kind of vision or experience that maybe has happened before?
No. But I wonder if it's not meant to be familiar. Like if it hasn't happened yet.
Like a feeling or a premonition?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, well, let's just hold on. First, let's sort through the why and who brought you out here.
I came out here on my own choice.
I'm not saying that you didn't. However, we know that there were certain events that led to the reasoning of why you came out here. And with you writing a screenplay about you and your friend now living in the same city, everything you're going through with these nightmares and the workload, if you're feeling up to it, maybe it's time that you go see Michael.
You mean like prison?
There's something in this house asking me something, but more like begging me. Begging for what? You know I murder. She asks for you.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good. Thanks. How's it going with you?
Same old. Oh, before I forget, the group was gonna get together for dinner and some drinks in a little while. You in?
Yeah, I can't tonight.
Oh,
I'm gonna go see him, so. Mike.
do you really think that's a good idea?
Hey, you know, like, if you're around after, maybe you can swing by and I can tell you about it or something.
That would be great. Just let me know when.
All right. Yeah, sounds good. I'll keep you posted. Thanks. Before you say anything, Mike, you just need to understand the impact of what you've done. How it's affected others. You killed Alex. It affected Roger. Rita. And me. Held a lot of hate in my heart these last years. I'm fucking stuck here wondering why.
You're stuck here. You're stuck here.
Don't lie to me, Mike. Just trying to understand more of this.
What's there to lie about? I don't even know why. I saw this vision. He was hearing things. It's like it was breathing down my neck.
Give me a reason. In that moment, there had to have been a reason, Mike.
It was under my skin. I couldn't function. I think just seeing what I saw. Same things I heard. It's like you're seeing the end. just like me.
I hope you don't mind. I found this.
No, that's okay. Yeah. I think I just need to lay down or something, so.
You don't mind that I'm here too?
No, it's okay.
How did it go?
It, it was him. He didn't look any different. It was strange.
What did he say to you?
I wasn't really able to focus. He was wearing this bloody shirt. I don't know. It was...
You know, I know who you are.
What do you mean?
It's okay, Darren. I know who you are.